Good morning, friends. And look, they're up. I have to apologize. I goofed up. I was trying to make space on my phone and I was deleting what I thought was videos of that I'd already made into a video. And what I did was I deleted the videos that I haven't made a video out of yet. So this is the rocket tomato or tomato rocket, and they actually started coming up on day 9 and today is day 11, or they came up on day, oh my goodness, well, on day 7 they still hadn't done anything. So yeah, day 9, this is like day, oh well, tomorrow will be 14 days, so today is day 13. And I'm still getting little plants peeking up. Right there's a new one. Little guy coming up. This thing takes a lot of water. I just finished watering him. But yay, he's coming up. They just take longer. And I'm wondering if this wouldn't be better unrolled and laid in the ground instead of left rolled up like they show. I really do. And check out these. Now, this is going to have to get some TLC because, yeah, I'm going to have to take this and put this into a pot that size, but because of this being on that paper, I can't just take these little guys and put them in a pot. What I think I'm going to do is put some of that soil like that into one of them big pots and just slice down the side of this, slice the bottom off, slice down the side of this, and set this in, I guess, down in a hole in the pot and try to slide this up away from them and try not to kill them because they need major dirt around them. Yeah, they need some major help. This is, I believe, 1 week. And I just finished watering them. I'm about to put the cover back on them. So here is your update on the strawberries. I'm not quite, I don't know, it looks like something might be happening. Come on, focus, focus. There we go. It looks like something might be happening. We'll see. But, you know, they say to water these. I had to stop because, look, and I'm going to have to stop again. That's way too much water. When they're leaking water at the bottom, yeah, that's pretty well saturated, and I'm not giving them that much water, so I'm not going to water them again for a couple of days. And my heat's on, so, you know. But those are coming along really well. I'll go ahead and add another video to this, maybe tomorrow, to give you an update, and I will show you that because this afternoon I'm going to put him into a bigger pot just so I don't lose those plants because they're getting too tall. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll add tomorrow's onto this. I'll see you in a bit. So today is the 13th. It's been 5 days since I did my last video. This is the rocket tomatoes. So they're almost 3 weeks and they're really quite tall, but they're kind of slender. You know, they would be better if they were really short like this and then starting to get a second set of leaves. I don't see any signs of that happening. So yeah, they were a little slower on starting than the other tomatoes. And remember, I tried to transplant these once. I did have a couple of casualties. And you can see here, this one actually, this is its second set of leaves. These leaves here normally will die off, the young leaves. But they're still really skinny. I do need to get them in a pot. We just got notice that we are not allowed to have any plants. 2 small containers of flowers outside, that's it. We're not allowed to have anything on our patios. We're not allowed to have any plants in the ground, including our rose bushes have to be removed. No plants at all in the ground. So, when these are ready to be put in the ground, or if I know somebody that wants them, I'll be giving them my plants. We're also allowed to have select furniture on our patio now. We're not allowed to have, like I have plant stand that's tiered. I'm not allowed to have that. I'm not allowed to have shepherd's hooks. Nothing like that. It's not allowed no more. So, yeah. It's ridiculous. It's just not a very nice place to live anymore. So here's my strawberries. So this is like 11 days, I believe, and I just watered them. And like I said, this is the 13th of February. My beginning video was on the 8th of February, and these were a week old then, so these are 7 and 6, so they're 13 days old. They're almost 2 weeks old. So, little bitty strawberries, they just got watered. There's quite a few in this. And this little pot over here has quite a few coming. Now, I will say this. After the little issue I had with trying to repot this the first time, if you buy these that are on the discs and they're like tomato plants or plants like this that you're going to need to put in the ground, here's my suggestion, because you can't leave these tomatoes or the strawberries in a group like this when you plant them in the ground. But they're on this paper. My suggestion is you can see the seeds on that paper. Cut around the seeds. Cut the paper up around the seeds and put it in there in pieces. My suggestion is do not leave that paper whole. Because that's my issue. I have a mess on my table here. That is my issue with this one. It is going to be a problem. And the same with the rocket tomato. It really should be laid out in the ground, flat, not left in a roll, because it also has paper. Yeah, it shouldn't have been left whole. I really don't believe it should have been left whole. I think that these would be better off. The rocket tomatoes, tomato rocket, whatever it's called, should have been laid out in the ground, not started in a pot, laid out on the ground, and grown that way. I really do. Because you've seen that thing at the beginning. I might add a clip right here of what this looked like when I took it out of the package. And, yeah, I think it should have been laid out, planted that way. And I really do think that would have been best. And with like these, in order to plant these in the ground, because they need so much more dirt and so much more up around them, and really I can't separate them to take care of them properly And when I tried, I killed them. Um, you really need to separate the plants, and you can't because they're stuck in that paper. You really should just cut the paper around the seeds, because when you hold it up to the light, you can see the seeds. You don't even really have to hold it up to the light. You could see the seeds. You could see the seeds in these also. And you can see the paper. Oh, I can't get a hold of, well, it's there. You could see the paper probably right there. See the paper. They're on that paper. They're in that paper, and they're poking through the paper. And in order to, well, the paper is hindering them, is what I'm trying to say. The paper is actually going to hinder their growth, in my opinion. So if you get some of these and you haven't tried to plant them yet, cut them up. Cut the paper up around the seeds. Give the seeds plenty of room around them. Don't like cut real close to the seed or cut the seed out, but cut around the seed, give it plenty of paper around it. And yeah, plant them that way. That'll give them all a little better fighting chance, I think. In the tomato rocket, I would just plant it in the ground flat. That's my opinion. So everybody, thank you for watching. And I'll talk to all of you guys later. And have a good day. Bye, guys. And happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. Bye.